What if I told you that the harder you chase something, the further away it gets? What if your biggest obstacle to success is wanting it too badly? This ancient story will completely flip your perspective on achievement. High up in the misty mountains of ancient Japan, where cherry blossoms dance in the wind and silence speaks louder than words, there lived a young boy named Akira. Unlike other children who played in the village below, Akira's mind burned with questions that kept him awake at night. Who am I? What's my purpose? How do I find true peace in this chaotic world? One day, Akira heard whispers in the marketplace about a legendary Zen Master, a man so wise that kings traveled thousands of miles just to hear him speak. They said he lived in a temple at the very peak of the tallest mountain where the clouds kissed the earth. Without hesitation, Akira began his climb. Step by exhausting step, through thorns that tore his clothes and rocks that bloodied his feet, he pressed on. His heart pounded, not from the climb, but from anticipation. Finally, he thought, I'll get the answers I've been searching for. At the summit, he found the master, an elderly man with eyes like still water, sitting peacefully in a garden where time seemed to stand still. Akira's hands trembled as he approached. "Master," he said, barely containing his excitement, "I've climbed this entire mountain to find you. Please tell me, how long will it take me to achieve Zen? How long until I find true enlightenment?" The master looked at him with the gentlest smile and said one word that changed everything. 10 years. Akira's eyes lit up. 10 years seemed reasonable, even exciting. But then his ambitious mind began to race. "But master, what if I work twice as hard? What if I meditate morning and night, study every text, follow every rule? Surely then it would be faster." The master's smile deepened, but his answer was like ice water. 20 years. Akira felt confused but determined. This had to be a test. "Master, I don't think you understand my dedication. What if I give up everything, my family, my friends, my entire life, and devote myself completely to this path? What if I live and breathe nothing but Zen practice?" Without missing a beat, the master replied, 30 years. Akira felt like the mountain was crumbling beneath his feet. Nothing made sense anymore. "Master, I don't understand." His voice cracked with frustration. "The more I promise to work, the longer you say it will take. This is impossible. Why does trying harder make it take longer?" The master rose slowly, his ancient eyes twinkling with infinite compassion. He placed a gentle hand on Akira's shoulder and spoke the words that would echo through eternity. "My dear boy, when you have one eye fixed on your destination, you have only one eye left to see the path."
In that moment, everything clicked for Akira. He realized he'd been so obsessed with reaching the mountaintop that he'd forgotten to appreciate the journey up the mountain. He'd been so focused on becoming enlightened that he'd missed all the opportunities for enlightenment along the way. The master continued, "True wisdom isn't a destination you arrive at by running faster. It's a way of walking that you discover by slowing down. The flowers don't bloom faster when you stare at them. The river doesn't reach the ocean quicker when you push it. And you, my young friend, won't find peace by chasing it." Akira sat down beside the master, and for the first time in his life, he simply breathed. He noticed the way the afternoon light painted the mountains gold. He heard the whisper of wind through bamboo. He felt the solid earth beneath him. In that moment of presence, without trying, without pushing, without chasing, he found what he'd been looking for all along. The master smiled. "Welcome to your first moment of Zen, Akira. It didn't take 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years. It took exactly this moment, the moment you stopped racing toward tomorrow and started living in today." So I ask you, what are you chasing so hard that you're missing it entirely? What would happen if you stopped running toward your goals and started walking mindfully? Sometimes the very thing we're desperately seeking is waiting patiently in the present moment, but we'll never find it while we're looking everywhere else. The next time you feel frustrated by how long something is taking, remember Akira and the wise master. Remember that the journey is the destination. And maybe, just maybe, you'll discover that what you've been searching for has been with you all along.